Hi guys. Hi guys. Here I am, Kordoneski, Yankee T News on a wonderful Tuesday night. That would be July 21st, the year of our Lord 2026. And yeah, whoever checks in, it'll be great. But I am just, man, it's been a rough day. A lot of stupid stuff, a lot of frustrating stuff. Yeah. So the joke is World War III will be in Farsi. So the question is, how far will Iran get? That might be a subject for tonight. But I can tell you that the thing that is really on my mind is education. Just came from the council meeting, and the frustrations just seem to pile up. I'm going to mention the name of a woman. It's little Catherine Beerball Singe, Birbalsingh. I should probably do something special on her. She is called the sternest schoolmistress in England, and she is proud of her reputation. Yes. So she recently gave a speech that was, as far as I'm concerned, incredible. I have to presume that she rehearsed it, because it was hard to tell if she was referring to any notes, as she went on to lay out this very coherent and troubling narrative about how education is being ruined by people who are hung up on what we'll call the oppressor-oppressed model for education. She is rightfully outraged, and the problem is we're beginning to see some of the consequences of this kind of non-education. And I don't know if I should get into the weeds on this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But all I know is that there is a battle to be fought. And right now, the nature of the battle is such that parents are taking their kids out of school and homeschooling them. But I have to say that the homeschooling battle is not a certain proposition. Learning takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. I mean, just to review it, at least in terms of what the official state structure is supposed to be, and I have to go back and check this other stuff. I mean, because a lot of my comments are really directed at Connecticut. We have what are called Carnegie units, all right? So as the name suggests, that might date from a gentleman named Andrew Carnegie, who would have, among others, contributed heavily to the development of public education. So for anybody who remembers what it was like to be in high school, you remember you took history or social studies, you took English. Maybe they had to have a different name for it these days. You would have studied math, you would have taken a science course, a language course, a music class, you would have had gym, okay? So state law specified that students are to get 180 days of instruction every year. And of those 180 days, 5 hours of each day is to be devoted to learning. And that learning was broken down into specific categories, like the ones I just mentioned. So let's say a Carnegie unit would be an hour. So an hour a day of history, of math, of English. So the Carnegie unit system, it was very strict, very structured, and kids had to just, march through the system according to the dictates of these Carnegie units. All right, well, this gets confusing because the Carnegie units are still the basis for graduation. But meantime, we've had this ongoing battle over social justice. So we talked about CRT, DEI, SEL, and then the other things that are coming up that have different names but mean the same thing. These are not part of the Carnegie units. The challenge to curriculum developers is to say, okay, we got to take these ideas and weave them in. So the worst example would be what we'll call social justice mathematics. Okay, so it's a bad joke. The bad joke is, well, there were 2 slave masters. One owned 25 slaves, 12 were women, 13 were men, And the other slave master owned 75 slaves. And so they exchanged slaves with each other. All right, this is a bad joke, okay? But the problem is there are people who are taking it seriously. It blows my mind. And along these lines now, so here's we got two parts. One, let me just go through it. The state legislature, I'm going to back up a little bit more, all right? The Connecticut legislature has a very, very bad habit. It's called mandates. And the nature of a mandate typically is to be unfunded. Oh, an unfunded mandate. Yes, they love them. So the state of Connecticut will dictate, no questions asked, you will do what we say, a mandate, to school districts that you will implement the following policy. You'll teach the following material, whatever. And if it's unfunded, they're not providing any money to you. You have to bend and twist like a pretzel for your budget in order to be able to fulfill this mandate. The state of Connecticut is out of its mind when it comes to mandates. These people are sick, and I just wish more people would wake up politically so we can get rid of them. Get rid of them. They are so destructive. Case in point. It was several years ago, and this woman, her name was Linda Lavelle. I believe she was a state representative. She had this event where she was educating the public about mandates. She had a 5-page handout, and on this handout, you had single-spaced, front and back, all the unfunded mandates that the state of Connecticut was imposing on the school districts in the state. I counted them. Roughly speaking, you had 75 mandates. This is insane. Imagine somebody coming to you and pressuring you to obey 75 different laws that you never asked for, that you were never a party to, that you never had input on, but these things are being forced on you anyway. Sounds like tyranny, doesn't it? Well, it is. And then, oh, by the way, you have to pay for it. Well, if I was the school superintendent, yes, I would be staging a revolution. So how these school districts, the only way they're going to be able to implement 75 unfunded mandates is to ignore them. It's incredible. But this is the way the state rolls. So what's one of them? One of these mandates, one of the more recent ones, in addition to the 75 I mentioned, was to implement a curriculum to teach you Latin studies and I think Black studies. All right. Well, guess what? So here was all this curriculum development that was provided by the State Department of Education, and now they supposedly pass it over to the curriculum developers in each of the school districts who take a look at this and say, I don't know. There's just one problem. They're not mandatory classes, okay? Nor can they be because they interfere with, wait for it, the Carnegie units. They interfere with the Carnegie units. So what are you going to do? The only thing you can do is you can make it an elective, all right? Well, as an elective, so the students are sitting there trying to decide, do I want to take this course? Short answer, no. One case in point was a school, it was in Guilford. Only a couple students signed up for this cockamamie course. Well, they're never satisfied, ladies and gentlemen. Our Connecticut legislature, filled with all the dingbats that it has, is never satisfied. So what do we have now? A new mandate, a new curricular demand. Only this time, let's call it what it is, Islamic studies, how to be a good Muslim. And this is why, of course, they're banning Christianity from the school system. This has been going on for so long. There's a group of kids I know who are trying to start a high school Turning Point USA chapter, got all kinds of grief. Same at the college level. And, my reaction is the same every time. Look, if you are Christians and you believe you need to get together, have community with each other, you don't have to do it in the school. You do it outside the school, all right? And in the meantime, in the course of time, you can put pressure on them until they eventually give in. But it's going to take dedication and determination on your part, because that's who we're dealing with. Scum of the earth that run our government. Okay, so these Islamic studies is another, quote, law that was just recently passed. And so schools are now expected to offer a course in Islamic studies. Now, I need to go back and look at the details of it, but I'm pretty sure that that will have to be an elective as well. You know, you can mandate teaching it, but you can't mandate making them take the course. This kind of stupidity just blows my mind, and it's ongoing. It's not changing until we get rid of them. So for whoever is going to hear this now in the next few days, my message is the same. If you do not get politically involved, if you do not step up to the plate and start making noise about the people who are in office and finding people who are going to replace them, and I mean seriously replace them, this will only get worse. You need to understand now I'm on a Democrat rant. So Democrat rant warning, Democrat rant warning. Democrats are only about power. So if there's one thing Democrats don't like, it's something like the U.S. Constitution, which limits, constrains, puts guardrails, as they say, on political power. They hate that stuff. And if anybody made a good stink of it, if you remember back far enough, that would be Obama. Yes, he saw the U.S. Constitution as interfering with government. Well, newsflash, Obama, that's the whole idea, okay? Because there's one thing that government is about, it's control. And the more control they get, the better they feel. So they're always looking for a way to pull it off, and we're always fighting it. And it's a case of mission creep. This goes back, by the way, no, I'm really digressing. Forgive me. This goes back to the original debate over the U.S. Constitution. All right. I would love to have a show of hands in the audience, but I won't be getting that anytime soon. We remember the Federalists. That was a party, okay, and that was led by Alexander Hamilton, which would have been a precursor to the Democrat. I mean, they had Democrat back then, but the concept of the Federalists was to have a strong central government. So you could say that the modern day Democrat is a substitute for the same thinking, but in its extreme and it's unbalanced. So meantime, you had the other group, the anti-Federalists. So you may remember that there were the Federalist Papers, written largely by Alexander Hamilton, some contributions from Madison and John Jay. But there were others on the anti-Federalist side. I wish I could remember the names of them, but there were the anti-Federalist Papers that were also written. And so at the time, so that would have been what? June to September? No, I think it went back further. I'm going to say January of 1787 to September, when the Constitution was finally ratified. So you had this back and forth between the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists, running up these papers, published in the newspapers. And it was amazing that you had this kind of public discussion, these debates back and forth back then about whether or not it made sense to have the kind of government the Federalists wanted or the one that the Anti-Federalists wanted. Well, sad to say, the Federalists won and the Anti-Federalists lost. And in the course of time, it turns out the Anti-Federalists were right, because their concern was about the sense of mission creep, which I just alluded to, that there's constant pressure where the government's always trying to take more and more control. That has been the case since day one. Now, it could be excused, as some students of government would say. If you go to Washington, you quickly learn about turf wars. There's always turf wars. There's always what you call jurisdiction wars. You know, the Department of Agriculture and the Department of Labor could overlap in some area, and damn it, one of them expects to be in charge of that. And meantime, OSHA comes in, sweeps it, and takes it away. Or it would be Department of Commerce. These battles are constant, so we just have to accept that that's the way of government. But the net effect is bad for us, because we, without having effective means of lobbying against them, will just find that we're losing ground bit by bit. And that's been the case. So Yeah, it's frustrating, and it is purely a result of the fact that there are not enough Americans, not enough individual citizens, and I'm going to say it, patriots, who are willing to stand up, get involved in their local party, the Republican Party, and make the case, because you're going to find that the capacity for tyranny is just as easy in local government as it is in state and federal government. It's a constant battle. Do I even need to bring up the flock cameras as a shining example of something that's gotten out of control? Okay. And on that point, I just want to add a news item. The headquarters, I believe, for this flock camera company is in Georgia. Well, citizen journalists have been doing their homework, and they've tracked this place down. And of course, it's all blocked up, so you can't see inside. And yes, the people who expect to be able to surveil everybody do not themselves like to be watched or surveilled. This kind of hypocrisy is the reason this stuff shouldn't even be there in the first place. But there it is, and it's because of our inattention that these things have happened. And part of the reason, since I'm ranting and raving all over the place here, I'll get back to education, is that the people who want control spend a lot of time planning on taking control. We, on the other hand, are put in the stupid position of having to react to every proposal they come out with that is seeking to take away more of our rights. We're always in a reactive mode. We need to do the opposite. We need to plan. We need to have the positive policy proposals. We need to put out the statements that say this is what we expect to be done with our government. So if it's about repealing certain things, then that's what we need to demand. If it's about reducing the degree of control in the government in certain areas, then that's what it's about, okay? And I say that, boy, how do I deal with this? I say that when you look at government websites, and I don't have any examples right now in front of me. See, who did I look at today? Guilford, Connecticut town website. The numbers of boards and commissions would blow your mind. The numbers of departments and agencies would blow your mind. This is in a town with a population of what? Maybe 25, 30,000 people. But if anything ever had the stink of overregulation and too much government, that website does. And the problem is you can go to a website just about any town and you're going to see just about the same thing, even in smaller towns. So to say that there's a problem with how we're running our governments is a given, as far as I'm concerned. So this capacity for overregulation certainly weighs in, that's right, on education. And again, so this has turned me into a big advocate for homeschooling. Now, the problem is, I have to admit, wherever large groups of people gather, you're going to have institutions, and institutions always have to have rules. So what have we got in front of us here? We've got a group of people who are out of touch. They have their own ideas, and they don't seem to be willing to listen, all right? And so and just to make the point, by the way, what I've learned, especially if the discussion is about education, is that the liberals prioritize their commitments to controlling different institutions. So we'll say just being in office, we'll talk about education, and we will talk about media. I'll call those for now the three big ones. Of those three, it is my observation that the place where the Democrats will expend more resources, fight harder, bitch more, spend more, lie more, is education. That's the hill that they're willing to die on. And so this is why you're going to find that every time there's somebody who's even vaguely conservative in their viewpoint in education, they get roundly attacked by the other members of the board. and it just becomes a huge battle. Maybe Connecticut may be a special problem only because it's such a blue state. So there are a lot of towns where there are either no Republicans or very few. And the fight continues nonetheless. So, I mean, let me just, I'm going to hope I'm making my point with this example. One of the complaints, as you may know, has been the climate hoax nonsense that's been imposed in the public schools. It wasn't that long ago when you had, let me think now, a very strong belief. Let's go back to the day when AOC loudly proclaimed, we only have 12 years to live. We're going to destroy the world. Well, 12 years, that's kind of a nice distance away. But guess what? For some reason, when she said that, that scared the bejesus out of a surprising number of people. Her claim became part of school curriculum. So you had teachers and others who had no problem lying, talking about, oh, global warming, we're going to, die this horrible death. Oh, the oceans are going to rise. Everything's going to be horrible. Every cockamamie lie that you could think of, every wrong-headed belief, every goofball theory that's a part of climate theory, such as it is, was being rammed down the throats of kids in school. And some of the stuff was so bad, right? You actually had young women asking themselves, do I really want to have children brought into a world like this? No, I guess I'm not going to have any kids. That's very depressing. That's very sick. But this was the impact that they had. All right, so here's the news. One of the leading premier authorities, okay, on all of this is the IPCC. And that is a United Nations, well, not quite an agency, but you get the idea. So the IPCC would put out these periodic reports updating what they saw as the impending disaster associated with climate change. And they've gone through several permutations, right? They went from, what was it? Global warming to anthropogenic, what was it? Anthropogenic climate change to, let's see, what's the latest now? Just climate change. That's all, just ordinary climate change. All the while suggesting that humans were responsible for a world that was getting worse and worse. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? About a year ago, it was the IPCC itself that came out and stated, that claim about high temperatures in the near future from global warming, well, yeah, we think that may have been wrong. Oh, great. So now what happened? Now, gee, better call up the school systems and tell them to stop teaching that crap. Some of them still are teaching that crap. They didn't get the memo. The supposed leading authority on the subject has backtracked on the threats of global change, global warming. Now, maybe you should tell the others, okay? And then there was another article that just came out. What was it today? I forget which aspect of it was, but it was another example of backpedaling on climate change. So the notion that we had all these horrible things in front of us that were going to happen because of human activity, now the parties responsible are pushing it or backing off. Pathetic. So what else are they lying about? What else have they got wrong? What else have they goofed up? And it's all because, well, there is shall I say, a political conspiracy about the motives for pushing this crap in the first place. I'm not going to go there right now. It's just that it shows that here you have a system that pretends to teach critical thinking, and they do not exhibit any capacity for critical thinking whatsoever. They just keep spouting this nonsense. They don't examine it. They're certainly not willing to consider opposing points of view. And by the way, one of the arguments that we like to make is that not one of the climate models that has been put forth in the last 40 years, I think like 30 models, something like that, not one of them have proven to be right. They're all wrong. They're all wrong. Bad assumptions, bad manipulation of data, and I could go on, but we're just looking at this incredible disregard for the kind of critical thinking that is needed to get through this difficult and challenging topic. That some people were getting ready to make some money off of the climate hoax, well, that's another discussion entirely. Okay, so I just want to hold that up as one example of how this our public education system is so screwed up, so in need of bottom-up reconstruction. All right. So in my ideal world, all this nonsense about climate change gets pushed off the table. That said, there's still a lot to learn about climate that's very interesting. I'm going to do another digression. Forgive me. It was a big surprise back in the early 2000s. You had some scientists who were looking at questions about whether or not, you see, you've got the ordinary atmosphere, another thin layer, then you've got what's called the stratosphere. The stratosphere is about, I think, up to 10, 12 miles high. And then you've got yet another area beyond the stratosphere. Now you had scientists, weather scientists looking at, or climate scientists looking at that other realm past the stratosphere. And they developed models that were showing that you could predict weather patterns from changes in the state of that section of the atmosphere beyond the stratosphere. Crazy stuff. Who knew? Okay. But that's been integrated now into how we talk about hurricanes and what was that? When we have extremely cold weather coming from Canada, there's a name for it. Yes, meantime, Ricky, whoa, there you are. Okay, really good. I thought you were going to be rained out.
Hello, right? Court, how you doing? Good evening. Hello, my name is Greta. You've stolen my future.
Yes, well, she did it to herself. And besides,
she's an actress. Court, she's an actress. Yeah. I'm not kidding you. Dude, she is straight up actress. Look who her parents are.
Okay, well, I don't know about the parents, but we know that she got it on with everybody on that sailboat when they were going.
Oh, yeah. Now, my favorite was her showing up at some event, and the car was covered in empty bottles of, like, Mountain Dew and stuff. And oh, and then the other thing that you were touching on. Do you remember when the little kid asked they had all the little kids and they were out in California and they asked Diane Feinstein, oh my God, the world is burning up. The world is burning up. And Diane Feinstein said, where did you hear that from? She goes, that's an absolute lie. Diane Feinstein even admitted that climate change is a hoax.
Okay, thank you. All right, there you go. All right, so can we get back to enjoying life now?
Oh, I love it. I had mutiny at the Seven Seas. I lost a couple of cooks on the line. And that's why you haven't really seen me too much, because we've been having to fix those problems.
I see. So did you get some other line cooks?
Yeah, we're working on it. Some of my other guys are they're taking the overtime, and that's okay.
These don't sound like people who are easy to replace.
Well, it has something to do with somebody in my upper management that a lot of people, I've heard from everyone. Yes. I know the main problem, but I'm not allowed. I've addressed the issue, but I'm not allowed to make the call on the issue. That comes to my father and the people higher up.
Oh, okay.
But I know what the deal is. People that are around me know exactly what's going on. So hold on, I'll be right back, Court.
Okay, all right. So we'll try and figure out what's going on here. Believe me, he's got drama. I've got drama. We've all got drama. Poor Jason, I don't know what's going on with him. I bet you he's pretty tired. And I'm going to make a prediction. Jason's probably a little stressed out too. It's tough doing what he does. That's for sure.
well, it only brings stress. If you have a meter that only goes to 10, I hit it to 12 some days.
Yeah. At least it's only 12.
Yeah.
You don't break the glass.
I'll be in Prospect. I'll be back on the Prospect Green tomorrow night for the concert series. If anybody that is watching that wants to come down, say hello.
Weather is good.
Okay, the band I'm doing sound for is the Heavy Hitters. And then I'll be on the Durham Green Thursday.
Right.
For their concert series. And then on Saturday, we'll be back in Milford for Woodmont Day, where there's about 12 to 15,000 people that show up to that thing.
What?
Yes. Go on my Facebook page. You can see the pictures from previous years.
And what happens at this event?
It's the town of Woodmont celebrates
being Woodmont. All right. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
It's pretty wild. Like, I'm in a big, gigantic field. There are gorgeous houses all around. It's right on the water. You can feel the breeze coming off the water. People go out. They hang out on the beach all day. We have the stages, the beer tents, the food. They got the dog contest. These people get their dogs. They're all fancied up. Hey, look at me. I got a dog. They got the pie eating contest, the whole nine. It's a good time, man. And it's all the people of Woodmont.
Okay.
They all come out.
I know that Guilford has a Guilford Day celebration too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and a lot of people come out.
Yeah, everyone looks forward to this every year. So, oh, sorry if that's bouncing. Hold on. Let's put a wedge under there. Ugh.
So Woodmont.
Woodmont is part of Milford. So
part of Milford.
Yeah, Milford is in. I guess you got the Woodmont area, the Milford area, and the Devon area.
Right, and
then in Devon, you could break that apart to the Walnut Beach area. So,
yeah. Right. So you're aware that there is a Podunk, Connecticut.
A what?
Podunk, Connecticut.
No, I never even heard of it before.
You know the term Podunk?
Mm-mm.
You're from Podunk. You're just a hick. You don't know what you're doing.
I never heard of that before. Oh,
yes. So there's
it's Court.
Yes. Hey, baby.
Yeah, she just came downstairs. She was on the phone before.
All right.
All right. So what else? What do you got under there?
Podunk is a section of Madison, and they have country music concerts there. Hey there. How you doing?
I'm good. What are we talking about tonight?
Oh,
I'm not in a commercial. Rick has a fan. That's why my hair is blowing.
Well, that's okay. Well, I'll tell you, I've been bitching for the last half hour about education.
He's talking about the education system.
Yeah, there are public
All right,
education.
so have at it. My father was a teacher. Two of my brothers are, and two sister-in-laws, but I'll hear it. I'm very easygoing. So what's up?
Well, let's just start with how they teach climate change.
Okay, I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Well, I was just reviewing the fact where it was all right. The place, it actually goes back further, but the place I want to start was about 6 or 7 years ago when AOC said, we only have 12 years to live.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Hold on, I got to sit comfortably for a minute.
What?
Yeah.
Honey, if you go over there, that's.
Let her sit in your lap.
Well, you can sit.
Yeah, can I sit in
It'll
your
improve
lap?
ratings. It'll improve
Hold on,
ratings.
I don't have wheels on this thing.
Okay, go ahead.
That's
I'm
no
ready to hear.
excuse. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, this whole climate. Actually, why don't I do this? Get it off my chest. In America, we have gone through these cycles for the last 120 years, where for a period of time the press was saying, "Oh my God, the world is too hot. We're gonna perish." Then all of a sudden they change and they say, "Oh my God, the world is too cold. We're gonna."
Oh, remember?
Let him
And
finish.
Remember Leonard Nimoy?
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Yes.
I want to hear.
Okay, so we forget, for example, that in the 1970s there was a whole thing about global cooling.
Cooling, yeah, Leonard Nimoy.
All right.
That was
Well-
Mr. Spock. Remember he came out and he said,
All right. By the time we get to the mid 80s, it's now about global heating. We're all gonna die. It's human. We are causing the demise of the planet. We're destroying life.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Oh,
And
I
that-
wanted to court
That
something.
has
Go ahead.
gone on for what is that now? 40 years. However, it's worth noting that in the middle of this hot debate, pun intended, you've had other people standing up and saying, wait a second, not so fast. Let's go back and look at those solar cycles. We might find something we weren't expecting. Like, hey, when there's a lack of sunspots, why does it begin to get colder? Well, there must be a connection. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with what's happening on Earth. What about that satellite data that shows that at the same time things are cooling on the sun here, they're cooling on the other planets too? What about that?
I brought that up a couple years ago. People brought that. I said, doesn't have anything to do with the sun not having no spots.
You know, all this stuff that goes on. Okay. Meantime, AOC, we're going to die. All right. So,
the fear factor.
Wait, AOC is refreshment. AOC is
okay.
Andrea
Ocasio-Cortez, the some will say CIA groomed young person, originally in Boston, moved to the Bronx or Brooklyn to run for office. Easy kill, and she's been in Congress since 2012, something like that, 2014.
No, not 12.
14 maybe.
I think she came in like around 2016. Court.
Okay, let's say
No,
2015.
what's
She
the
not-
live thing right here?
No, this is live.
Excuse me, because Rick has. I'm so
This
sorry
is live
Court,
right
to
here.
interrupt.
Yeah,
'Cause
we
There's a
do.
delay. There's a delay.
Right.
Wait, but
Okay.
can I tell you one thing?
Sure.
So there's a distortion behind your. All right.
No. He's got that's a green screen, hon.
No.
Right.
I want him to hear this. You're gonna think it's funny. So
Yeah.
I keep thinking there's someone running behind the door behind you.
Oh yes, that's
Oh my
the
God! But
essence.
it
Sure.
makes
Yeah.
it makes it
That's
like your
the
hair is coming
yes.
on the side.
No, it's the green screen, sweetie.
So I'm like,
Well,
who's hiding behind Courtney's head?
no. That's the entrance to Hogwarts Academy back there.
I want to play the grand piano.
Oh yes, right. It's too bad it would disappear in your hands.
But anyways, wait. Since you're on,
Alan will come in and they'll both be in the same room.
so I'm not going to say long. So I just want to say one thing.
Yes.
Since you're on like environment, so today, can I ask where you are, or do you want to not disclose if you're in Connecticut? I'm not sure.
He's
where-
in- he's in
I'm
Connecticut.
I'm
Oh,
a Connecticut
so-
big mouth.
So is he. Huh? So
Yeah.
anywho, today, I work in the medical field, and I was very worried because of what happened. Bridgeport Hospital. I don't know if it had a flood. I'm not there, but my coworker's boyfriend works there. They had flooding in the basement. They were tornado watch under the desks. Then they let them go. They went into the parking lot. They couldn't leave the cars were flooded. When I tell you, Court, it was the worst I've ever heard. And I don't know how long of torrential flooding. The beach has been destroyed. You can double check this in West Haven. Like what is going on? What is
Okay,
going
I got a
on?
story. I've actually got a story worse than that. It was. This is gonna be hard if I tell the whole story. Jeez.
Do the short version if you can.
All right. The short version is
don't have
I'm gonna say
radiitis.
around. I want to say around 2010. Greenwich actually had a tornado.
This is the place that had on the news. Somebody had not a tornado.
No. He's talking. What was it? What year?
I
2010.
think I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to say 2010.
Okay.
I remember that with my kids and the Boy Scouts, we were up in Vermont at the time. We get the call that this horrible thing had happened to Greenwich.
We had a minor one rip up.
So I dropped everything, and I'm telling you, as I came up on Bedford, it was impossible. There were trees down everywhere.
Scary feeling, Court.
Yes.
Nature's blocking you. Nothing's gonna get you through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, no, it was a traumatic experience for everyone.
I'm sure it
that
was. So
Yeah.
I'm going to let you speak with Rick. So what happened to me, so when I was at Griffin Hospital, 2012,
2013.
no, because I got the snow. I don't know.
2013.
Oh,
You're
he's
talking
right.
about the storm of 2013.
I got
'Cause I got snowed in at the restaurant.
So I
Okay.
was on call, but someone came in to relieve me. So I left and I had what's the car a Chevy Cruze, no snow tires. I'm going to drive home.
No, wait, what are you talking about?
There was two things I got stuck in.
Oh,
So I got stuck in the snow, and then I turned around and I couldn't leave, so I went back and hold on, February, whatever.
No.
My brother got married.
February 2013 was
2013.
you were stuck. You had to live at the hospital for
3 days. Do you remember that?
And I had to live at my restaurant for 4 days.
2013.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing about being snowed in. We were the only place open. And
No, but my point
people
is,
were coming with their cross country skis to get to the bar.
Perfect. That's great.
weather, like you said,
Careful.
is unpredictable. Like, and you can't control it, and it gives you like anxiety. So, like when I heard today what was happening, oh my goodness! Like have you seen it? Like there was tornadoes, microbursts.
Oh,
Okay,
microbursts.
well, I'll tell you the cure for your anxiety
Tell me.
is to learn how to sail.
Okay.
Right, Rick?
I raced sailboats
He
my
knows
whole
it.
life.
Exactly. No. When you go out on the water and you're dealing with unbelievable conditions, you learn how to deal with it.
Oh, the best is when you get the lightning storms when you're out there. You're like, well, is this the day I'm going to get struck?
So you know what? On that note, I'm gonna go watch Pirates of the Caribbean. And I'm gonna let you talk.
Oh,
to
well,
Rick.
Is it the Caribbean or the Caribbean?
I don't know. Tomato, potato. Okay.
I got some juicy stuff.
Court, good to see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you.
Same here,
finish
Irene.
with Rick.
Okay. See you later.
Bye, Irene.
Okay. Now,
I can't get
has
this lighting
any
better.
other person ever succeeded at getting her onto the screen? Just saying.
It's all good.
Did I annoy anyone?
No, there's nobody to annoy you.
Nobody's annoyed. Okay. I'm here. Annoy me. Go for it. Go ahead. I'm an easy target. I'm a conservative.
we were all at the restaurant
Okay. I get
for
triggered
a
easily.
while, and then I finally got home, and I'm just trying to decompress before I got to go into a wild day tomorrow.
Okay. Well, if this helps, good.
Yeah. So, all right. So, where were we?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Where I was talking about climate change. I was talking about education.
Well, we all know come on. They've been. That's part of that UN propaganda crap too. You know.
Which?
So,
Oh,
climate change.
oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, and this comes back to something I talked about a couple years ago. Not on this channel, but
Yes.
HARP, where they're sending up radio frequencies
Oh,
up,
hard.
and they're warming the upper atmosphere to
Yeah.
control the weather.
Right.
It's all there. You can look it up. Anybody that's watching this, type in HARP, and you'll find out all about it. It's a bunch of radio antennas. They're jacking a bunch of power straight up in the air.
Right.
And then
Well,
yeah.
my problem is I feel the need to understand this in more detail.
With what? HARP and controlling the weather?
Yes. I mean, the idea that you can use electromagnetic radiation to affect physical change.
Well, what they're talking about
is it's radical.
Yeah, high frequency Oriole research program, the high frequency active Oriole research program, University of Alaska, Fairbanks. It's
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they're not even hiding it. I mean, that's the first thing that pops up right when you Google.
But the thing is, this is part of a larger subject we will call weather modification. And
absolutely. I also wonder about those balls. So, like, if you're driving down 95 and you're going through West Haven, there's a big, gigantic radar ball that you can see. Now, here, these balls are sending out where they're controlling, they're trying to control and push weather in certain ways.
It's weird, right? Because if we're talking about more low-powered radars, this would not be a real discussion. But the idea is that when you get up into these higher power ranges, higher, what should I say, wattages?
Yes.
Then you have to start asking questions.
Yeah. Well.
But the other thing is,
it's been an interesting year with the weather, and you can see with the spraying too.
The other thing is, since we're talking about electromagnetic phenomenon, what if any interactions are there between these high-powered radars and
high-power radar
and 5G?
What?
5G.
Oh, you think the 5G, 6G towers? Well, you talk about the microwaves.
All right. These things, do they collide with each other? I mean,
they could, especially with all the positive electricity that's all around everybody. Yeah, makes sense, Court.
Right.
I thought more of the 5G, 6G was to kind of wipe out the human race. To tell you the truth, microwave you so you just burn to death.
Well, we're still around, but I'll tell you something. Just my opinion. See my finger. This finger, I cannot bend all the way. See, if I try to do it, it's not quite the rest here.
Okay. All right. I'm
my
trying.
Phone? How do I hold my phone most of the time? So now I avoid this. This is a 5G phone. My hand is subjected to 5G radiation, and I've tried to adapt to this. And now my index finger and my right hand is developing a problem. I believe that the 5G radiation can accelerate arthritis.
See this?
Right? Yes?
Just buy one of these. It's just a wired it's just a regular old school analog headphone.
Yeah.
I don't keep the phone near me at all.
Okay.
When I talk to you, I'm usually on something like this. Don't buy the Bluetooth ones because again, your brain, when you're plugging these things in with those wireless ones and you're plugging them into your ears, you're sending electricity to your brain.
Mm-hmm. Right. Understood. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, the other thing is, as I said, World War III will be in Farsi.
World War III. Albert Pike told you that Israel has to be destroyed off the map. He said it. There's 3 world wars to bring in the new world order.
I'm confused. Are you saying that the elimination of Israel is a precondition for the new world order?
Correct.
Oh, well, there's a reason to not like the new world order.
This is why the whole Ukraine thing is happening, because that's the Exodus. That's where they're going.
What, Jews? No.
Yeah, they're going to blow. They're going to bring in the new world order. They're going to blow the hell out of Israel.
Okay. Well, and who's going to do that?
I'll give you one guess, because we're living in it right now.
Well, they have no capacity to do that. And with each passing day, they're losing more and more capacity.
I don't know what's going on over there. I don't watch mainstream media because I know it's just all straight propaganda. But I also know there's propaganda also being pushed through social media, and social media is your new MK Ultra.
Yes. Okay. Well, again, that is happening. I agree, but that's not all of it.
No, I get it, but be very careful about the reports that we're hearing about this, that, what did they? Oh, I did see that they blew up a couple of tankers. Yeah, let's just keep blowing up that oil tanker. Oh no, that was a bomb that we were just shooting. No, that was a war vessel. No, that's it. They're both shooting anything. to create a problem. There's going to be wait till you see the energy crisis that they're creating.
Yeah, I've heard.
Down the road.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that.
You know, look at home heating oil. In 2 weeks, it went from $3.69, and it's back up to I think it was $4.39 today.
That high?
Yeah, at least out here in this neck of the woods.
All right. When I went to the gas station like yesterday, I think gas was $3.89 a gallon.
Oh no, unfortunately the vehicle, I have to get the
Diesel.
No, the high stuff.
The high test?
Yeah.
What makes you think you have to do that?
Because the engine is only rated for 91 and higher.
Octane.
Yeah, it's a or I can run E85.
Oh, forget that. That's stupid.
Well, I could if I needed to.
No, well, you know that
it's one of those. It's one of those engines. It's a high. I told you, 518 horsepower.
And why did you get stuck with this?
Oh, I needed the power for the amount of the trailers that I pull.
Oh, I see.
For the sound to shows.
Jeez.
So I needed the high output, and so it's. So I'm paying. So I just filled the truck up 2 days ago. It was $4.09 at premium.
Okay.
Costco, on the other hand, was at $4.47.
Oh,
that's in water. That's in Waterbury. You gotta. I travel all over the state, so I find it interesting in different areas how things in the pricing and everything is just so different in so many different areas.
Sure. Well, you've heard of zone pricing.
Yeah. Oh, I know that's especially like out in your neck of the woods. Things tend to be a little more expensive.
It depends. There's this gas station. So Old Saybrook might be considered an affluent town, but there are two gas stations that definitely sell gas at a lower price. One that we know does. This raises an interesting question. I'm going to go down this path. You have perhaps frequented Citgo stations from time to time.
No, but I know of them.
Yes. Okay. Well,
I know of them because of the Boston Red Sox.
I see the sign. Yes. Okay.
That was for you, Jason.
All right. Yeah, wherever you are. So that aside, who owns Citgo?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
It would be the Venezuelan government.
Oh, that's right. Yep. And didn't Donald Trump do something where he attacked Venezuela?
Yeah, well, it didn't have any effect on the price of gas at the Citgo stations, as it turns out. And besides, they meet his objective, who wants the price of gas to be as low as possible. And I'd say Citgo is consistently the lowest. Yeah.
Remember Hess?
Oh, yeah. There is. Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen a Hess station in forever.
Yeah. I'll bet there's still a few around. I'll bet you there's one somewhere in Manhattan.
Well, everyone always had to get their Hess 18-wheeler.
Yeah, oh, yes. That's right.
Christmas
great. That's right. That was a great Christmas family tradition. Oh, yeah. But that was then. So the prices of gas are going to go up higher, and there is talk of a pending price crisis. Have you been reading about that?
Yes. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm just turning down the volume because I think it was feeding back into the feed. Yeah. Oh, no. There's definitely going to be an energy crisis, a food crisis.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't, these flock cameras I want to get into too, which,
yes.
And, oh, by the way, hold on, wait, where'd it go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's that?
I haven't got a speeding ticket in 35, maybe 40 years.
What?
Right? Don't worry. I put it in for an appeal.
Yes.
And right now, I don't even, here's what I want people to understand what it says.
Okay.
It says it's a non-moving violation.
Huh? What?
It says I'm doing 37, 2 miles per hour over the speed limit. Yeah.
They got you for that.
Yeah, it gets better. I'm gonna read where it says this. Where'd it go? I think maybe it's on the back of this. Your failure to pay or respond to this notice of violation as directed will result in the matter being submitted to a collection company for collection proceedings. So what does that mean? Go ahead, collection agency, come and get me.
Oh, geez. You're a prick. Jeez. And dare I ask, how much was the speeding ticket? For 2 miles.
They're all the same. $50 with a 15 processing dollar fee. And gets this, the guy that owns the cameras, he lives in Switzerland. Come on, baby. Bring me. No, I can't even get a court date.
You can't get a court date?
Nope, you can just appeal it, which I appealed it. And they're going to look at my license plate. Now, hopefully it's somebody from the town of Milford in the Milford Police Department who will look at it and look at the license plate and go, oh.
Okay.
That's how these idiots that
Okay.
voted this shit in,
Yeah.
if they get pinched, oh, hey, Milford Police Department, here, just delete that ticket. There you go. Go on. The Milford Police Department doesn't even run the website's not even made from the Milford Police Department.
Why do I get the impression you're acting like Sonny Hostin? My son, he goes to Harvard. Don't you understand?
It's the point.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing with these cameras. They're going to use them to keep you in your restricted zones in the future. The more that they keep these cameras around, they're going to make you stuck in. Oh, you drove beyond your restricted. You know what? You drove beyond your restricted area, and you must pay the violation.
All right. Well, then I guess that ends the deal. These cameras have to be cut down and destroyed.
And it's horrible. Now, that's only one company, Flock Safety and Exion. Ho, they're even worse.
Exion?
Yes.
AX.
Oh, yeah.
AX.
IO. I believe it's yeah.
AX.
Google that one. These suckers are installing tracking devices on top of light poles. On top of the lights, you don't even see them, and they're not just cameras. They're doing full body scans.
All right, I just need to make a point here. Okay,
Go for it.
All this crap. I'm just going to pick a random year. 2020 was when the first proposals came out. Okay, you had companies developing the technology. They approach the relative government agencies and say, we think this is a good idea. The relative government agencies say, you know what? We agree. So then they have a study. And the study, of course, concurs with the proposal from the technology company. Then, once they've gotten through that process, now they set a date. We're going to install these cameras by date certain. Okay? And then meantime, you and I, no idea. And we are totally shocked when one day we see this stuff.
Well, that's it. They snuck it in, especially during COVID.
It's the same process, though. Proposal, discussion, adoption, deployment. Okay.
And this was part of a UN Agenda 2021. All
right. That part was, you're not going to get any argument from me, but we don't get in front of this process. We're not smart enough to stop it in the early stages when it can be stopped.
The problem is, I'm even seeing it in the town I live in, and I have properties in a lot of different towns, but the one that I have residence in is usually very open. Now, we don't have any of that crap out here in my town.
Yeah.
Okay. But Milford, it's a digital prison.
Mm-hmm.
And they were very secret about having these meetings. And I'm not going to make this political, but Milford is hardcore Democrat. Okay.
Doesn't it have a Republican mayor?
No, that was Tony. That was last year.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I said to Tony when they put in those flock cameras, he goes, I had nothing to do with that. That was the board of aldermen.
Okay. Yeah.
That voted that in. I couldn't stop it.
Why did they do it?
Because I don't know. I've asked multiple people. I even said to my dad. I mean, my dad still lives out there. You know, and I go, you're all happy with this? He's like, man, I'm at the end of my life. I don't care. I'm like, oh. He goes, this
So
is
much
the gigantic headache. Yeah, no, I get it. He really doesn't care because, I mean, you got to remember, he was outside of, all the other projects, he was the fire commissioner for a long time. And he got all his rich buddies together. A lot of the people in Milford don't even realize that they didn't even buy the fire trucks, that the people that knew my dad and he talked to them and they donated the money that never came out of any taxpayers' money. And then they had one fire truck on delivery burned to the ground.
Oh,
Go figure out a fire truck burns to the ground.
Should I say only in Milford?
No, I just thought it was ironic. I'm like, wow. It was a brand new, I forgot how many millions of dollars that thing cost. And it didn't even make it to Connecticut. But my point being, it's it's very easy. These people are either blackmailed or they're corrupted by money. If you, I'm sure the people of Milford, hello, Richard, hello, the other Richard Smith. I see you.
Oh, geez.
They know who I am, Court. Don't worry.
Oh, I trust you're not the only one.
Well, I even got to. I got to meet Ryan. I know he's running. I just told him. I said, "Look, good luck, but you didn't give me any answers that I want. You just gave some da-das." I'm like, that's why I don't care about politics anymore. I mean,
I see. Yeah, this kind of stuff, it can be depressing.
Is it? You think? But hey, look. Good luck, Ryan. And when you get in the hot seat, if those voting machines that are easily manipulated let you win the selection, I'm going to be curious to see what happens. I don't think anything is going to change, Court. First thing, if anybody that was real that wins this state, the very first thing they should do is repeal the income tax. Straight up. Boom. Right?
Well, you got to solve the little problem of where we're going to get our money from.
It's all fake. It's fiat currency, Court. It's fake.
Well,
it's monopoly money.
Okay, the fiat part is federal. Okay, state is a different matter. and the fact that, by the way, states can go bankrupt, just saying. So they have to be careful with their money. And we can say that Connecticut has really been borderline. There was a point at which I believe their credit rating was the only other place that had a worse credit rating than Connecticut was Puerto Rico. Okay, so worst of all the states.
I'm sorry. I was waiting for you to say Hawaii or California. That's why I'm laughing.
I say Puerto Rico. You get to say messed up.
No. Yeah, that lady that was running. I don't know. Is that lady still running that country? The one that when they got wiped out by a storm, and then she had all the stuff in a warehouse and wouldn't.
She must have gone.
She's a dirty bird, dude.
You got that right. And she did it out of spite. That's the part that's really.
Man, let's go. Let me reel some in today. Woo!
Well, throw the rod out there again. Anyway, so what I just, by the way, sent you a link to a place called Tausi.tv.
Okay.
And I would like you to apply all your conspiratorial, skeptical thinking to that.
Oh, yeah. You went on that on your Monday. I only caught did you have 2 streams?
Yeah. So what happened was at the 23-minute mark in the first one, it suddenly froze.
I didn't even see it posted. I only saw the one that said you had labeled as the truth. Something.
Really?
Yeah, that was the only one I saw.
Oh man, here I'm gonna have to take a quick look.
So I don't know if it was. I was like, I wonder what the heck Court was talking about. It got shut off.
Well,
I can hear. I heard Eric in the background.
Oh yeah. Oh, at what point?
In the second one, I could hear Eric talking every once in a while.
So this so we're on. The way that they do this is so messed up. I can't believe it. So let's see here. Maybe if I go to live, see what that gets us. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Oh wait, no. Here, let me just see what. Yeah, it's there.
Is it there?
It says Yankee News is live. Miserable 7 views.
Miserable.
Right, 7 views.
All right, I'll look for it when we get off.
Yeah.
All right, so you sent me
Tausi.tv.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my. I think it's because I'm streaming and slowing down. Yeah, I see it. Start on Tulsi. Start on YouTube.com.
Yes, because it just so happens he's coming to America. He's been operating out of England for some time now, but the British government finally woke up to the fact that this guy was kind of messing up their gig, and so they put a lot of pressure on him, and then he said, "That's it, I'm moving to America."
I will definitely check it out.
Yeah, so I like him because he seems to be at least 1 or 2 steps ahead of everybody else in terms of the latest developments with respect to Iran.
I watched. I don't let YouTube store my history, so I watched a guy that was out. He's English sounding.
Yeah.
I'll say that, and he went over to where there's Israel, Palestine. What was the other one? There's 3 areas. It was some kind of Lebanon, and talk to everybody. Oh man, I wish I never took it off the thing. I'll be able to find it again.
Okay.
I just can't pull it up immediately because I don't keep a history. even if I go into history, I don't allow YouTube to hold my history. I mean, yeah, probably they know my history, but I have my history deleted off of all my devices. I don't.
So it's just gone forever.
Not gone forever. I'll be able to find it again. Hold on, wait. Let's try doing this. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back. It's going back. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Wait, no, wait.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you gotta do. Yeah. What?
Remember, mind you, I've Mason from 10:30 to 11 tomorrow,
Right.
and then 11:30 to 12:30 I have Mary Kate, and then we'll go to Stop and Shop to get the sushi, and we'll come back here.
Right.
I got it. I found it.
Okay.
Court, you might find this interesting.
Yes.
His name is Harry Jaggard.
Never heard of him.
I'll send you this
Okay.
on the back as a reply in your email. Check this out. So
Jack.
this guy went in. He went in. He's there. And it's called I Investigated Illegal Israel Settlers in the West Bank.
Well, that's nothing new.
No, I know, but it was very interesting. Look at when you see these walls and these prisons and how the three areas are separated, and it looks like a prison.
Right. So it gets very confusing because if you go into what we'll call regular part of Israel, it's something like 20% or nearly 20% of the population of Israel is Arabic, Israeli Arabs.
Yeah.
And they kind of live together.
You know, Benjamin Netanyahu, that's not his real name.
Oh, let me guess. It's Mortimer Schnickelfritz from Brooklyn, right?
He's Polish, dude.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. Schnickelfritz.
Wait. Do you want to know his real name?
Sure, go ahead.
You didn't know this?
No. It's news to me.
I'm pulling it up, Court.
Okay.
His real name is
Schickelgruber.
I love going on these streets with you. Malowski.
Malowski.
I think I said it right.
What? People had a problem. Oh, I guess because it wasn't Israeli sounding enough, Malowski, so you had to change it to
Well,
something.
he's from Poland. See,
Okay.
and the whole thing is it's so upside down sometimes. I mean, I feel like I'm sometimes
What?
in
It's a scam. Just call it what it is, a scam.
Here, watch. For those that are watching in the YouTube stream,
Yeah.
I'm going to post it in the live comments right now. Hold on, I'm finding us. And I'm going to post his last name in the comment section. Here. Okay.
Okay. I'm watching. Oh, there it is. Malowski.
Yes, and he's from Poland. So
wait, a Y or an I?
That's
Because Y is
like Mileikowsky.
Y is usually Ukrainian.
Again, look at how close all that area all is. Turkey,
Sure.
Poland, all
Oh
that.
yeah.
So, shouldn't surprise you. It's crazy connecting the dots sometimes, Court. Hey, hey, for all you that want something fun tonight, I got one for you. Let's talk about soccer for a minute. Check this out.
Oh geez.
Listen to this.
What are you doing? Are you ruining it for all these people from
no, this is Court.
here and discover what a great place America was?
Court, this is great. So the guy from, I believe it was the Argentina team.
Yes.
19 years ago,
What?
the kid that's the superstar on the Spain team in a kitty bathtub nude for a photo shoot.
Wait. How do you know that any of this is true and correct? Any of this?
I wish I logged in using OBS. Next time I'm gonna log in using OBS through this, but I'll be able to show you the pictures. Go look it up. I don't know
All right. How did you find this out?
Yes. So
How did you find this out?
it's right there. And the crazy. Go type it in.
What? It's like I open my cabinet door in the kitchen and it's right there.
No, they won some kind of a lottery, and they got to take a picture. Dude, I go, man, you can't write a crazier script than this one, right?
All right.
So, 19 years ago.
All right, 19 years ago. All right.
Okay, the guy that's number 19.
Soccer star.
Yeah, I don't follow soccer, and I find it funny.
Posing.
Yes. Hold on. I'll send you the picture in
He was posing with a Spanish babe. I don't understand.
Yes, the kid that he just.
So he gets it on with a Spanish babe, where he's
No, not a babe,
her.
not a babe. The baby is the kid.
Yeah, where did the baby come from?
Well, obviously his mother.
Oh, wait, his mother.
Yes, hold on. Get this. I'm gonna get this one for you, Court. This one's gonna blow your mind, and all you listeners,
Yeah,
you probably already know about this. But
oh man,
oh, here it is: Spain versus Argentina. Okay, so
are we talking about the guy who scored the one and only goal?
No, this guy's name is Lionel Messi.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the Argentinian team.
Yeah. Okay, ready? We're about to light this up. Get ready. Oh, all right. So I gotta get this guy's name. Oh, I gotta highlight this.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. And then we're gonna go over here. Oh boy. And I'm gonna post the picture in the
chat?
Yeah, just
Watching.
easier. Because I think it's easier for the people that want to see this.
Yeah.
All right, so the other guy's name is Lamine Yamal.
Who? What?
I believe. Yep.
The other.
Yeah. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this. It's right here. Oh,
Well, so far nada. Nothing showing up in the chat.
No. Hold on. Oh, this is great. Oh, I could have moved so much faster if I had things lined up.
Okay. We'll see what's coming here. Anyway, while you're carrying on about that,
You
the next big
love
move.
some time while I'm finding this for you.
Sure. Well, the next.
But here's the thing.
What?
Somebody called me and they go, "Oh, who should I bet on?" I said, "Oh, they in the script they have it that the Spain's going to win." And they go, "Why?" I go, "Because of this picture." And he goes, "You got to be kidding me, right?" And I showed him all the stuff. And then he calls me back after the game. He goes, "You're an idiot. How did you know?" What?
You're an idiot. How did you know? That doesn't make any sense.
And he goes, "That's insane. Everything you just showed me." And I said, "Well, it happens."
Yeah. I wonder how Calci took the odds.
Oh. Couchy?
Calci. You know, you got Poly Markets and Calci, the two new.
All right, hold on. Oh, Planet Mind Control. What the heck is this? You won't believe it just popped up in my feed. How Bill Gates bought Starbucks and how the ruling class rules your mind. Woo! That's a big one. That's right. Bill Gates, wasn't it Bill Gates' father that started Starbucks?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I'm going to check. Checking
You
with
might
the
wanna check that
all
one.
internet.
You might want to check that one. Oh, I knew this was gonna. I like it when I do these shows with you because they go way off the rails. I know it makes Eric angry. Eric, you angry yet? He'll watch it. He'll watch the replay later.
Yes. Okay. If he watches it, I don't know. Okay. So, Bill Gates Sr. did not start Starbucks, but he played a significant role in its early success. So I guess Gates Sr. was on the board, I guess, originally.
Okay. All right. So there is a connection with the family. Just.
All right. Well, it's Seattle, small community.
Yeah. You like how we call him Bill Gates?
I got it. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Oh my God! If you can see the pictures that are popping up on my screen right now, you'd be off court. Hold on. Oh, remember the movie Zoolander?
I've heard of it. I don't remember it.
Okay, what did they say in the? They gotta. He was training Zoolander to kill the prime minister of, drum roll please, Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia? What?
Yeah.
I'm having trouble following.
Oh, anyone, go find the movie Zoolander.
My only question is how many Rotten Tomatoes?
There's a whole scene where they're MK ultraing Zoolander to kill the prime minister of Malaysia.
I see.
Yep. Hold on, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Hold on.
Even like a fingernail offside. Their goals all get taken back. Just
What was that?
Oh, that's from a movie. The Zoolander just popped up.
Funny thing.
What?
Funny thing.
There's a
File.
what?
Malay.
Yeah.
Malay.
Oh, I got it. Okay, here it is. Oh, I found it.
Yes.
It's on my screen, so I'm gonna turn this so you can just
Yes.
see it. This
All
way,
right.
everybody watching.
Still works. All right.
Let's see if this works.
Wait, then could you scroll, point it down at the baby so I can see him? I saw this picture. And so that is 19 years ago.
The two of them that just played each other.
Played each other.
Yes. The little baby is the other dude from Spain.
Now, let me understand. The dad is from Argentina.
No, Spain.
Oh, okay. So they're both on the Spanish team.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Well, that's really cool.
I heard the dartboard go on. Hold on. Let's see what we got here, Court.
You know.
baby be naked.
Oh, here. Listen.
And when they won like 20 or 19 years ago,
Hold on.
Yeah.
some family in Spain won a lottery or a raffle.
What? A raffle?
A lottery or a raffle. Irene, can you just
Uh-huh.
for a minute and then I'll be upstairs? Okay. Listen to this.
Or a raffle. And when they won the raffle, they get to have their baby be naked and get photographed with Lionel Messi. And you might already think, that's a little odd.
Yes.
What kind of father would let their naked baby be with another grown man for a photo shoot? Well, it gets far, far more interesting. That little baby is actually, I don't know much about soccer, but I think he's like Spain's top player, and he's known as the next Messi. And so that baby grew up, and now they're playing each other, but they were in a photo shoot with Lionel Messi with him naked.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. Now I get it.
The World Cup
No.
2026 is definitely scripted, because here's all the proof that you need. Also, because Adidas posted this image up, the goat and the kid, 2 years prior. 2 years prior, they posted this image up right here. And I'm sure that most, if not all of you out there, you should know what goat really represents. And again, what are the odds
Sorry, Clark.
that
What
Messi
goat really represents? What are you talking about? Goat yoga? I don't know.
years ago, and they just so happened to be playing on July 19th.
Just leave it at that. But you like my crazy stuff. I get
Yeah. I'll go with the yeah.
the 19th. They wear the number 19. They're playing on the 19th.
The universe works in
The strange thing is, why would they have a picture? Why would anyone why would you're naked baby, the whole nine? It doesn't really make any sense. Or
I mean, I'm hearing whispers here of pedophilia somehow.
it could be that occult is very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't surprise me. And like I told everyone in Zoolander, you must kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia. Oh, just
Well, now you got a movie plot. You got suspense. Expect the unexpected.
Court. Oh, you gotta laugh at all this. It's like sometimes you go, what is this place? What is this place? Is this the Truman Show?
Oh, yes, there we go. The Truman Show again.
You know, I'm always going to reference this because sometimes you just wake up and you go,
Yeah, it gets. I know what you're getting. Right. Anyway,
what else you got?
what else? Well, just that Iran is stupidly getting ready to invade Kuwait with tanks.
And the reasoning for that
I
you're
have
hearing?
no idea. No, they're moving these tanks and troops into position. Now, the only problem is they have to invade part of Iraq to get to Kuwait.
I was going to say that. We all remember the Gulf War back in 1990s.
Oh, yeah. Sure. So,
Yeah.
but
Shock and awe.
this is the talk,
Shock and awe.
right? And you still have the guys in Iran they're pissing at each other and spitting each other, and wow. I mean, you can only do that for so long, dude. You got some folks that might be knocking on your door soon. You know what I mean?
No, they'll just send the drone with the
Oh yeah, that works every time.
the new drone with the technology. It just radars right through your roof. Don't worry about that. They already have them out there. DJI already announced it. It's pretty wild.
Let's see.
LiDAR, I think it's called.
Wait, LiDAR can penetrate the roof?
I'm pretty sure. Yep.
That doesn't sound right to me. LiDAR is about being able to strip away foliage and look at the ground.
Well, better check out that new DJI drone that they just released.
Let's see here. Okay, it says the LiDAR technology can penetrate roofs to gather structural data. So they visualize the underlying elements such as rafters and joists without invasive methods.
Yeah.
So that's what they claim. It's the other stuff with the Wi-Fi that was demonstrated a long time ago to show that from outside they can track the movement of people in the house.
Yes, I can.
Right.
Your router.
Wi-Fi. Yes. Right.
Your router.
And that's old technology.
It's at 2.4 gigahertz. Woohoo!
Mm-hmm. I'm sure if we try, there's a way to defeat it. We can confuse it.
I'm gonna make myself invisible. I
thought it's a good idea.
Driving the car, I thought about it today.
You know,
I mean, wouldn't it be so easy just to build just a complete jammer in the vehicle, and then you just nobody, you just jamming everything.
Okay, so let's think about this. What does it take to jam a frequency?
Electricity.
How about the same frequency?
Yeah, well, but you got to figure out where they're broadcasting it on.
Yes, well, we would. I mean, isn't that?
You just take over all of them. You just block it all out.
Well, we know what the spectrum is for 5G. We know what the spectrum is for. What am I trying to think of here?
What, 4G, 5G, 6G?
Oh yeah, Wi-Fi. We know what for frequency for Wi-Fi.
4.
So if you wanted to, yes, you can jam or block all of those.
She's hitting her block. Hold on.
She's hitting her block.
Yeah, you know what? I call it the witching hour.
Oh, is that a warning?
Hold on. I was going to answer the phone. Court.
Mm-hmm.
So much fun being on these podcasts. You never know where it's going to go when I get on with you. You're right. Hey, Court, guess what? What? Take all that paper. Yep.
What paper? What?
We're going in the weeds today.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, it's a bad habit of mine.
The train went off the tracks again.
Guilty as accused. I do it all the time.
That is probably going to be the way to help defeat these flock cameras, because these flock cameras are all just using some kind of Wi-Fi. So if you just jam the Wi-Fi, you're not breaking the law.
Are they?
If you're cutting those poles down, watch out, because they'll just stick another pole in the ground. They don't care, and they'll charge the taxpayers. But if you block the frequencies.
All right. By the way, in the quiet little town of Killingworth, the town has canceled the flock camera contract. Right?
I'm not in the town of Killingworth, but I'm gonna wait for you.
$14,000 that the town won't be spending anymore because.
Oh, they canceled it.
Yes.
Yeah, but they got to pull the cameras down.
Yes,
because
they do.
Here's the problem: Flock is starting those cameras up without the town knowing.
But why was the town spending $14,000 for it then?
Why not sucker the people to get the money? They just wanted the infrastructure put in place. So
there's a long list.
Cancel it, but they're not pulling the cameras away.
Okay, well, there's a long list of things that you're not supposed to do with flock cameras, as you're aware.
Obviously, I don't touch them, but I can block the frequencies around these things.
Okay, that's right. That would be one thing you're not supposed to do.
Really? That's what it says? Oh, they're a law. Yeah. Oh, you're going to come after me? Oh, I'm the big evil person. Yeah. I know how to block the frequencies.
And of course, you're not supposed to shine a green laser at the light.
Yeah, don't use that one. What do they call 100 megawatt laser?
Right. Okay. And of course, you absolutely should not cut them down. You shouldn't do that.
No.
And of course, my favorite is you shouldn't be shooting polyurethane foam at the lens.
I thought it was putting up a sign in front of it.
No, you can do that too.
Oh, hold on. You know, like if you're gonna plant one of those in front of my yard, which I, you know, I wonder what a neighborhood, let's just say, a neighbor, it's in your yard. It's watching you. It knows everything you're doing. It knows when you're pulling in your house, leaving your house, coming in. That's just on your property. Are you getting money for that? And I mean, like, you're getting paid to have that camera on your property. It's not.
Of course, you need to hear the best part.
And
the best part is that this flock camera company, they're headquartered in Atlanta.
yes.
And some citizen journalists found them.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
And
Then they moved from where they originally were into another building, and it's disguised as a mechanics building or something. And I saw it. I saw it on YouTube. The two guys, and boy, they got harassed too. And then the CEO or somebody that has he called the police, and they're like, and he's holding an actual flock camera. And it was funny because the guy goes, "Is that mine?" And he goes, "No, I bought this on eBay." I'm blocking you.
Yeah.
He didn't like the camera on him. It was great.
Oh, gee, yeah. What a shame.
I'm sure you saw this. It has to be the same one you saw that I saw.
I just saw it was an article, and it just showed one photograph. So
Oh.
the whole thing.
Yeah, no. This guy's good too, because I don't have his name in front of me, but he 8 months or maybe even a year ago, I want to say, he showed that these cameras aren't license plate readers, that they're tracking your data, and he hacked into them. And he was showing, he's like, "Look, everyone, I'm hacked into this camera right above me. Look at me. I'm standing here and I'm doing this dance. It's tracking me, and I have hacked it." So, and here's the other thing. Oh, drum roll, please. Guess who's getting all this data?
Well, it has to be the government.
Yeah, and foreign countries.
Oh, really? China?
No. Try again.
Russia?
No.
England?
Try. You're so close, but you're so far.
Yes.
I would have thought those two.
Who? Israel.
Yes.
They don't have the capabilities.
Yes, they do.
A country that small.
They're very
company
technically.
of our size.
They're very technically. They have the technology. It's being sent to them because they're doing this merging of data. And again, this is a third party that is sending this stuff to.
I see. Well, therein lies the problem. By having a third party receiving it, you're kind of sidestepping a lot of laws.
Just saying. We already know that ICE uses these things. All right, so you have,
Well,
yeah.
I think of ICE as the good guys.
Oh, I'm not worried. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, there goes Irene. The problem, it's a problem reaction solution court. They let these people in so they could install these cameras so they could
Right.
so they can steal your more of your rights away.
Yes, of course. So I just need to add, by the way, we're at 1 hour and 38 minutes. And I've learned that with StreamYard, if it hits the 2 hour market, you lose the transmission.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go.
Oh,
Irene, I'm going to check out. Maybe if the internet is working or anything, I'll try to get in on the stream tomorrow from the truck.
That'd be great. Okay.
On the drive back, because our show ends at 8:30 and you go on at 9. We'll still be cleaning up, so probably when you go on,
or
we
if you
get
come
around.
later, that's fine.
So I'll try to get in. Jason, Eric, Alan.
All right.
Catch up with all you guys.
All right. Later.
Bye, Court.
All right. All right. Nighty night, guys.